Guys, what's up? It's Wise256 here, back on another blog. Today is Thursday, October 19th, 2023. And yeah, I just thought I'd talk to you guys about my recent developments lately. So, yeah, so I basically, a few months ago, I decided that I want to set up my own business. This was after constantly trying to apply for jobs and going for job interviews and that kind of stuff. And also, I had my previous job, which I had for 4 months last year, sales company, which I didn't really like that much. And yes, as per usual, I'm listening to YouTube on my iPad through my Bluetooth headset that I'm wearing. Love this thing. So yeah, I had that, and I left in August of last year. No, July of last year was when I left, but the last week of July I was classed as leave, and I officially had my last paycheck at the end of July. So my last actual day as a member of the company was July 31st. And I was voice able to stop going on when I moved the camera about, but he seems to have now. Oh, spoke too soon. Anyway, so yeah, and then a few months ago, I decided that I would start my personal training business for people who are disabled and who are too anxious to go into a gym-based setting. But I wasn't sure how I wanted to go about it because I did do business studies in college, but I had a really shit teacher. So the only thing I kind of remember is how to do a financial forecast form, and that's literally it. And I've kind of figured out how to do like a leaflet kind of to, sell my business, but that's about it really. And I've got someone helping me do business cards. Hopefully with Braille on them, so for people who can read Braille, they have Braille on the business card. I contacted Princess Trust, and I went on a 12-week team-based program, basically, to help with like confidence and all that kind of stuff, and like team building and employability skills. And it was good. And then I decided after that I wanted to go on another Princess Trust program, which is called Enterprise, which is their like business kind of program, like to help set up a business. And I applied for that on the when did I apply for that? I think the 5th of October. Yeah, I think it was like the 5th or 6th of October I applied for that. And then just yesterday, I had my first like Teams call, because they're all of the like meetings are on Microsoft Teams. And so I had my first one yesterday, and it was just an information session where they tell you about how the program works. And so yeah, I had that one. And it's quite interesting. I mean, I already knew it all because I was sent the information by someone from the Princess Trust a while ago in advance. But it was handy to have it as a fresh memory, so to speak. And so they have like 2 workshop days, and the ones that I booked onto in November, the 14th and 15th of November. So I had to fill out a form, a very long form of like asking me like my name and all that kind of stuff, personal details, and then like my situation with like finances and like your race and like religion and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I filled it out, and I've submitted it yesterday to be booked onto those workshop days, which are also online, luckily. which is great for me because I don't really know the area that great where I live. I mean, I know bits of it now better because, you know, of going about, you know, around the community whilst on Princess Trust, but I don't know it 100% well. Like, I can get about just about with the knowledge that you have and also Google Maps. But, you know, it's good for me because it means I don't have to waste money on transport to try and get somewhere. I can just do it from, you know, my apartment. And apparently these workshop days, they go on about all the stuff in business, and it's like it goes on for a few hours. It's like from 10 till 3 on both the days. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna have to either go out earlier or later than I'd like to. But you know, or we go out in the morning, like early in the morning or something. Like it's only a Wednesday and I think it's either a Tuesday and a Wednesday or a Wednesday and a Thursday. I can't remember. But that's that. And then the other development that I've discovered lately, which I've kind of had for the last 3 years, is that I really hate where I live. I freaking hate being in supported living. You know, I've been here for 3.5 years now. Hated it since like day one, pretty much. Because I don't really need help to do anything, guys. I'm pretty independent and I pretty much do everything myself. Yeah, I need a little bit of help every now and again, like cleaning. But honestly, if I could, I'd probably just hire a cleaner or something for that kind of thing. But yeah, so I discovered that I don't really want to be here anymore. And so I contacted this person. She's like a community worker. And she's basically put me in touch with like well, she referred me to the customer services team to be given a social worker to basically help me find somewhere else to live in the community. Now, obviously, there's going to be, you know, that's a headache in itself because, you know, obviously I have my lovely guide dog, Sally. So I need to make sure, you know, it's somewhere safe for her and that she can go toilet safely. Also, I can pick it up because if it's on grass or concrete, I can pick it up myself, but it's in gravel, no dice. It's just too difficult and dangerous to do that. So, you know, and then also, you know, like, I don't think I'd be able to get housing benefit if I was to move. But to us, I don't care too much about that because, you know, hopefully through running my business and that, plus what I get from PIP, I could hopefully afford that, plus all the other bills. And you know, I'm going to assume that, you know, if I was to move, you know, my electric and that would be cheaper maybe because, you know, be a different apartment hopefully. I'd either like to have another apartment or having a bungalow would be nice, like I used to have. That'd be nice. But I'd probably be paying rent because I could afford to actually buy a place. Well, I don't know, maybe it depends on how much money I have by that time, but probably not. Probably more like renting, and I don't have a mortgage. I refuse to ever get a mortgage. I refuse to ever get a debit card or an overdraft. Not debit card, sorry, a credit card or an overdraft. And, you know, and I refuse to ever take out a loan. I plan to either pay for things monthly, like on a direct debit, or pay for things outright. That's just how I always am, being really goes. So, you know, there's all the headaches, you know, moving. And also, I'm worried about it, but you know, I always got the support of my mum and my lovely girlfriend, who always have my back and always support me with what I want to do. My dad was a bit against it, but I don't care. It's my life, my decision. Yeah, so that's basically how things have been going lately in my mind. You know, discovering that you know, that's how I want to live my life. I want to live fully independent on my own, and I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for anyone else ever again. You know, I'd like to be able to pay myself an income that I want. Not the money is a thing that I'm bothered about, but you know, something I can do. I can choose what hours I want to work, what days I want to work, what days I want off, which are always going to be weekends. I always want to never work a weekend, guys. I just love to have Saturdays and Sundays off. Just relax and pretty much not do really much. Because that's why I value those days for, is the time to relax. So, you know. And phone wise, I've decided that I'm going to go for the iPhone 15 Plus. Now, I'm debating on what storage size to get because the prices are different. So, for example, if I was to get the standard version, which is the 128 gig model, that's £900. That's the same price as my MacBook that I paid for. If I get the 250 gig model, that's £1,000, like $999. Because you know the 28 gig model is $899, and the 512 gig model, because the plus is for some weird reason only go up to 500 gig. Don't know why. Just really like to change the prices up, I guess. Is £1,199. So you know. But then I'm potentially gonna hold off until like December, because next month I'm gonna get paid like 4 times next month, like, because some reason, like I don't know why, but every year like DWP gives you 2 PIP payments in 1 month. It's usually in like the winter months, like usually. Well, for me it has been, because like last few years I've had it in my name, it's been in December, but this year I'm getting 2 payments of it next month, and then you know universal credit, I'll get that still, and apparently there's supposed to be a cost of living payment at some point, like in autumn. You know, obviously autumn is September through to November, but well, technically through to December 21st, but you know, October and November, or September, October, November is usually classed as winter, as autumn. So I'm going to assume it's either going to be next month or like the start of December. It'll probably be like, because like with the last 2, they were like be paid like at the end of this month, to like between the end of this month and the start of this month. So if I know, it could be like the end of next month and the start of December. Maybe they do. It'd have to be, otherwise it'd be a winter payment. And apparently then there's like 1 more next year in spring at some point. So, you know, that would be between March, April, and May. So, you know. So if I have a large amount of money, I'm going to basically spend it on a new phone. And then, like, you know, other recording. Well, I mean, I've already bought some new recording equipment. It says it's been delivered. I'm going to assume it's in my letterbox at the front. I basically bought, you know, the adapters for HDMI adapters for PS2, GameCube, the Xbox. The Xbox One hasn't arrived yet, but the GameCube and PS2 ones apparently have. So I'm gonna have a look tomorrow if they've been, you know, if they are there, and I'm gonna try them out, and maybe I could show them off, like working on the HDMI capture card if it does work. Maybe do that tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll see how the Xbox One gets here as well. Try them all out. And if they work, we'll get rid of the component cables that I have. Is a component? I think it's component. The red, yellow, and white. Yeah, that's component, because composite is the 5 cables. So yeah, if they work, then I'll get rid of the component cables so that, you know, I have more space to use up. And you know, go from there. And yeah, we'll continue making content. You know, the schedule way seems to be going good. So I've got content, you know, scheduled out for you guys until October 29th, so till next Sunday. So if I technically didn't want to, I could just not make a video till then. But you know, I like making YouTube videos, so, you know, I'm gonna keep doing that. Alright, that's about it for now, guys. So I shall catch up with you guys again in my next video. Alright, bye guys.